If this video landed on your For You page, that means that there is some sort of message from this deck that you need to hear right now. So stay tuned. I will never reach out to you for readings. If someone messages you, telling you to book a reading, it's not me. It's probably a fake account. Okay, you guys can book a reading through the link on my page or just send me a message. All right. Let's see what messages you need to hear at this time. Let's see, messages for the collective at this time, the viewers that are watching this video on Monday, March 23rd. So I do see here that for some of you, partnerships are on the horizon, okay? Literally like around the corner at your doorstep. You do have, connections, partnerships, proposals, things that are going to be offered and being presented to you very soon. Could be within 2 days or within 2 weeks. Yeah, it's coming out again. Some sort of financial opportunity that you guys have been waiting for, that you have been manifesting. I also do see some of you taking more action to start something that you have been wanting to develop, right? Or let's say you've been wanting to go back to school, or you want to create something. I feel like right now you guys are going to be a lot more motivated and a lot more ambitious, a lot more creative, a lot more motivated to really get this started, okay? And I do see some of you also getting a job offer, or if you've been applying to different places, I do see you getting some sort of call that you got the job. So congratulations ahead of time. I also see with the King of Pentacles that for those of you that have businesses, your businesses are going to be blooming. They're going to be doing very, very well. I do see a lot more security, a lot more business for you. If business has been a little stagnant or slow, I do see things improving for you, getting more clients, more money coming in, more security, meeting more people. Let me see here. For those of you, a father figure is coming through, maybe a stubborn, rigid father, someone who's being really reckless. So some of you might be dealing with a toxic father figure, or someone who maybe at work, maybe there is like a really strong dominant male that's trying to control the situation or trying to control you. Okay. Let me take a look here. I feel like for some of you, your values are, I feel like there's a little bit of confusion for this week. Like for another group of you, there is a little bit of, I feel like this week you're going to be a little bit cloudy. Like the mood is going to be a little sad, or you might be a little confused with where or what direction to take. Some of you are a little bit confused on what path or what your life purpose is, questioning just your whole foundation, questioning whether, what am I supposed to do in life? Or like, is this really what I want to keep doing? Is this really the job I want to continue to be at? Is this the relationship I want to continue to be in? And I feel like you're going to regain some sort of momentum. You are going to regain your energy back, but you are really going to be in this I guess 4 of Swords and 7 of Cups in reverse, which is very just very contemplative, very in solitude, thinking through your next course of action and your next steps and just all of that in general. So just something to look out for, okay? Now, I also see here the 3 of Pentacles. So I do feel like a lot of you are going to be collaborating with your coworkers. You're going to be, for those of you that are starting to build something, a business or a side gig or something, I do see you leaning in and finding people that can help you build this, that you can collaborate with, or that, share ideas that will help you jumpstart this plan. People who are already in this line of business that will help you decide, hey, maybe, you know, this might be a better idea, you know, you should go this, and you know, like maybe you're looking into different furniture or different things for your business, right? Like, I don't know, like insurance, for example, and you might lean into people who are in this, you know, that have experience with this area, and you might ask them, and they'll tell you, you know what, I think that because you're just starting out, I feel like maybe this might be more suitable for you versus this, right? I do see here that the Queen of Cups in reverse tells me that a lot of you do need to practice self-care a little bit more, and I do feel that you do have to release codependent behaviors. I do see a lot of codependent feelings, codependent behaviors from some of you, and this could be one of the reasons why this week you might be feeling a little bit, some of you might be feeling a little bit nostalgic, I want to say, and just being, you know, very protective, very like to yourself, you know, very isolated, very sad. But I do feel here that you have to break through this energy. Okay, you have to break through this, and you have to move on from that energy and cut through it. You know, you can make your dreams come true. You could really be in this 10 of Cups energy if we just shift through the depression, if we cut through this situation that's bringing you down, right? So I guess shifting your focus to something different, right? Maybe shifting your focus onto things that have to do with your career, with your goals, right? And moving past this situation that's really heavy. Some of you, maybe you're going through a divorce, you're going through a separation, or some sort of something that's causing a lot of emotional pain for you. And I feel like some of you are, you know, suffering right now emotionally, but the recommendation here for you is to really celebrate life more than anything, is what I see here. Put an end to anything that's weighing you down and that's causing you a lot of sadness and emotional pain. Start a new phase with yourself, right? Fuel in or fill in more to you, to your cup. This is beautiful. And I feel like this resonates really hard for me too. I feel like I've had like an epiphany on the fact that I'm going to pour in more this Ace of Wands and just being more in my power and growing, finding things that give me more inspiration, right? So that I can move on. If I ever feel a little bit or even an ounce or a dot of sadness or moods or like the blues, I guess, shifting out of that quickly and be like, nope, I'm not even going to entertain that. It's okay to be in your feelings here and there, but I feel like if you know that this is not a big deal, and if you know that this is something that you tend to dwell and come back on, and you kind of want to have this like little self-pity party, I feel like you need to catch yourself, not dwell on this too much, and look at how beautiful life is and all the different opportunities that you have here. And how they're kind of like just waiting for you. They're right there waiting for you, but we have to shift our vibration, right? We have to get out of that funk, and only we can do that for ourselves. I'm not saying snap out of it, but I am saying, you know, like, I feel like you are not seeing what beautiful things are like right here for you because you're focused too much on one thing that is not even that big of a loss. You know what I mean? Or it's not that big of a grief. And I feel like we have to shift our focus, okay? So these are the messages that I have for you today. I hope that they resonated for you. I hope that they give you the boost, confidence, motivation to go out there and tackle this week ahead, to put in that work, to have the most beautiful, magical week ever. And then let me know in the comments how this reading resonated for you. Come back and leave your comments at the end of the week if you want, and let me know how the week went for you, okay? I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.